Most people, they look at a dog and they see a pet, but for my Uncle Jim, Scout was the only thing keeping him grounded. Scout was a retired search and rescue lab, and they were inseparable. They were hiking near a small mountain town in Colorado when freak storm rolled in. In the chaos, Scout's collar snapped. He vanished into the tree line, chasing a scent he thought was a person in trouble. Jim spent 4 days in the freezing rain, screaming his name until his voice was a whisper. He finally found him, but not in the woods. Scout had been picked up by a local contractor working for a private, high-security research facility nearby. Because Scout didn't have his tags, the facility claimed him as unclaimed property for their behavioral testing program. It was a legal black hole. Jim went to the gates with every cent he had, $3,000 in cash. They laughed at him. He hired the best lawyer in Denver, but they hit a brick wall of corporate red tape and NDAs. He was told, "Sir, that dog is government contracted property now. There is nothing you can do." I watched my uncle, a man who had never missed a day of work in his life, sit on his porch and just stare into the distance. He had built a custom furniture business from the ground up over 30 years. It was his retirement. It was his everything. The next morning, Jim made a phone call to the very developer he had been fighting for years. A guy who wanted to turn his workshop into a luxury condo lot. 2 days later, the papers were signed. Jim sold the shop, the land, and his house for a fraction of what they were worth, just to get the liquid cash immediately. He didn't use the money for a lawyer this time. He went straight to the CEO of that contracting firm and made an offer they couldn't refuse. He didn't just buy Scout back. He bought the entire contracting division. He walked out of that facility with Scout by his side and absolutely nothing else to his name. No house, no business, no retirement. But when I saw them sitting together on a park bench that night, Jim looked like the richest man in the world.